Hello, I'm Wayne. Today is day 15 of my water fast and it's been a journey. Before I start, I just want to say I'm not a medical doctor. I'm not giving any medical advice. I'm an entrepreneur and a technologist that's just sharing my personal journey as I heal. Well, I've healed, but as I move on from burnout. So yeah, today, day 15, I have weighed in this morning at 98.2 kilograms. I think that's 216.5 pounds. It's about 12% weight loss since I started my first week of keto. And then after that, I went in 2 weeks of water fast. So yeah, I'm feeling really well. I'm feeling energized. I'm really content. I'm happy. I sleep well. I actually have no headaches, no pains, no aches in my legs, which I had with previous water fasts. And I think that's mainly got to do with me preparing well with my electrolytes. And I'll make a video on that later. But electrolytes with the water fast is extremely important. Firstly, a lot of people ask me, what do I drink with my water fast? I only have water plus electrolytes. There were 3 days that I had coffee as well, mainly in the beginning, and that was because day one I had my water bottle and filled it up, but the night before I was washing the lid and there was a lot of dishwashing liquid inside, and as I gulped that down, the water, it tasted very soapy. So yeah, just did 3 days of coffee there as well, but the last 12 days only water plus electrolytes. I do still play golf every Saturday and Sunday. I go to the driving range. I try to 2 times a week. I'm doing well, and yeah, today I've done some small little vlogs, shorts, just to say my daily updates up to now. But today I just started feeling I would like to take it a bit further. I've never done something like this, so this is me breaking the ice with YouTube really, and start with why am I doing this? I suppose one of the reasons is more just a metabolic and physical health repair. I have gone through burnout in my entrepreneurial career. I had a few companies that I founded, and all of them all collapsed all at once, basically. And my health collapsed at the same time. Relationships around me, COVID hit, and I went into burnout to a point that I never ever thought it would be possible to feel the way I felt when I was in burnout. I always thought I was, in quotes, invincible, and just put my mind to it, just grind, and I can make it happen. Well, my body clearly told me I'm not in control. It needs attention. That was a few years ago, and it took me about 4 years to rebuild that. So part of that, I studied a lot about health, water fasting, keto. A long time ago, I was a vegan for a few years ago. I'm talking 20 plus years ago. And in the meantime, I've always been interested in finding ways that make me just feel a little less brain fog and more energized while I'm jumping around trying to build businesses or working in the software industry. And never really found that. But the last few years I went into water fasting, and I've done 3 days, 5 days, 8 days, been to the doctors, done the bloods, and yeah, I was diagnosed with a few things before, which I was pre-diabetic as well, which I'm way away from that now, so I'm happy about that. And I learned that water fasting helps. The autophagy that I go into, the less brain fog I have, the weight loss, the skin that isn't so saggy, all of that just really made me feel better and started looking more at a long-term keto / carnivore type approach as well, which I'll tend to want to be doing moving on from here. Once I've finished with my water fast, which I don't know how long that's going to go. I'm really just going as long as my inner peace is there. I'm going to continue doing it. If I have a few ups and down days, that's fine. I can do that. But I'm going to go into refeeding then. And refeeding is basically transitioning from a water fast, getting your digestive system back up, working again, making sure the electrolytes are good. Obviously, I'll do that with my doctor before I start, making sure my blood work is good and that everything is fine, he's aware of it all. But after that, I will then go into carnivore mode for a few months to keep the weight off. Because one of the lessons I've learned in the past is when I do a water fast, I'm excited about the weight I lose, but after I stop, then within a few months, I kind of went into my old habits and then the weight comes back. And now I was looking for a more long-term permanent solution. That is what I want to do now. So I'm looking at this as a total reboot of my life, setting me up for the next phase of my life. I'm only 50 years now. I turned 50 last month, and I'm looking forward to the next 50 years, and I want to do that in a healthy way. I don't envision an old life where I haven't tried to at least be as healthy as I can. I'm going to do my best. So that's there. So that's one of the reasons. Part of the mental reset as well. The brain fog is gone. It's away. I've got peace in my mind, in my thought patterns. I can think clearly. I can strategize well. I can act as I need to whenever something comes up, but I can also take a back seat and strategize better. So I really feel better in this space. The other one that really I'm doing it for, I'm not saying I did it for this, but it's like spiritual and mindfulness. And the inner peace, I've learned a lot through recovering from the burnout, a lot about myself, my past life, my ambitions, all of that. And I came to the conclusion the hard way, lots of contemplating and meditating and all of that, that the only time that I'm alive is right now. The past does not matter. The future does not matter. This very moment is the only time that I am alive. And trying to live in the now. Yeah, I'm seeing it that if I think thoughts of the past, it just creates depression. If I think thoughts of the future, it can create anxiety, especially if you look at all the discussions about AI and the doom future there, which I don't believe in that. I think there's a massive opportunity for everybody to live their creative side out with AI. I'm very excited about that. And I really started finding inner peace. It was a journey. I'm not going to lie. It was 3 to 4 years of really digging deep, finding myself, finding peace, letting go of so much in my life, realizing that if you let go of something, it's kind of you have it, because you don't have that chase, that need to get it anymore. And it just gives more peace. And then things happen that just makes life better. So that's another one, is the spiritual side. And yeah, looking at my identity, who am I? Where am I going? What do I want to do moving forward? And I'm seeing this as that reboot. I'm seeing this as laying the foundation, that I have a stable decade in my 50s, as stable as I can be in this changing world. And I am going to do my best to rebuild my physical body, rebuild my mental health, my entrepreneurial spirit again, go out, be creative, build stuff, take on the challenge. I love doing those things, and I'm going to do it with passion again, but this time with a bit more wisdom. Yeah, wisdom, insight. I'll pace myself better and see how the opportunities come up and see how I can live, be authentic Wayne. So this is kind of me rebooting that. In a way, this fast for me is like celebrating the successes of the last 4 to 5 years of rebuilding my life. And I'm just enjoying it. So I don't have a plan of exactly how long I want to go now. I have something in my head. I don't want to share that at the moment, but I'm going to go until I feel that my body is giving me signals that I should stop. And up to now, I've had 2 weeks of no problems at all. No headaches, no sleep problems. I'm actually getting a little bit sleepier earlier at night. When I usually went to bed at about midnight, sometimes later. Now around 11 o'clock, I easily fall asleep and sleep 8 hours, wake up and take on the day. So this is me on day 15 of my water fast. It's not medical advice. It's just me giving my own personal logbook entry. And if it resonates with someone, good. If it doesn't, it helps me to just move on. So thank you, everybody. Bye.